got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Cowboys trying to make some noise before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's a give up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
That's fielded at the 46. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Eagles returning their offense in this running. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
Simple dive up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Milton Williams making the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Flushed out of the pocket. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagle. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26! 26!
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. That's caught, he found some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
Trying again following the sack. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field.
First down, here's Dak. He's on. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott with a blitz coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Taken right at the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk.
Yeah, here we go. Like it. 26.
Dak to the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down. Prescott will look to throw. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like it. 26.
Dak throwing again. Wow, it's free again. And the Eagles get to it. At the 20. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. I think... Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! There we go! What a take! Yeah, take! What a take!
From the gun is Prescott. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Wow, it's free again! And the Eagles get to it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Eagles throwing 6 more on the... First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak now from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wow, it's free again! And it's a turnover. The defense... First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go!
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
Another throw for Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys trying to do some window dressing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. This throw is caught. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.